Angels Care Home Health, serving Hayes and the surrounding areas, is a Medicare-certified home health agency providing quality skilled nursing and restorative therapy services to patients in their homes.
They're polite. I mean, they just take the time for you.
Angels Care is there to help 24 hours a day, and all services are covered 100% by Medicare for patients who are eligible.
I like the Angels for what they've done for me.
Angels Care Home Health. We serve patients.
Eagle Community Television presents Community Connection with your host, Mike Cooper.
Hello and welcome again to Community Connection from Eagle Community Television. Thanks for watching. Thanks as always to the producer of our series, Jeff DeRoll. We're at the Hadley Center, second floor, with Sherry Dryden, who's Executive Director of the United Way of Ellis County. We wanted to ask Sherry to be a part of our Community Connection to catch you up on some of the coming events for the United Way of Ellis County. Let's refresh our memories first, Sherry, if we could. What's the United Way? Who does it serve and who's involved?
Everyone's involved with United Way. Our communities within Ellis County, we have 15 partner agencies that serve literally thousands. And my first year with United Way, some of the statistics showed that those 15 partner agencies provided over 17,000 services to individuals and families and youth in Ellis County. So they are an integral part of our community. And the United Way is possible because of all of our community members, from volunteer to donations to support. So that is very critical for all of the partner agencies.
And these agencies, Sherry, serve an umbrella of services, don't they? A lot of different services provided to a lot of different people.
Yes, and those services are from youth, children, educational. Of course, the big one coming up is the Backpack for Kids. Mm-hmm. Big Brothers, Big Sisters, they have their Ducks fun thing on, I believe it's August 10th. And there's also, of course, unfortunately, domestic violence. There is chemical dependency. There is just a very wide gamut of support services.
Okay, let's talk about some of the things coming with the United Way of Ellis County. First one is actually first of its kind, I guess, the community kickoff. Huh?
Yes, I guess you could call it the inaugural event. And that is going to happen August 27th. We usually have our kickoff with the chamber, and that is going to be on August 26th. And as we were all talking, we so appreciate the business support in Hayes. Right now we have our Pacesetter campaign going on with those companies in Hayes that will set the precedence for our fundraising. And one of the things we haven't done is a kickoff with the community. And this year our campaign is called Heroes for Change. And we want to honor those heroes in our community. And this is an opportunity that we are giving the children, the youth in Ellis County to come out to Auble Park on August 27th, beginning at 10 a.m., we'll end at noon. And they can have one-on-one contact with our first responders. We're going to have fire, police, EMTs, also military, of course law enforcement. And what we're going to do is we have, to the first 200 children that come, we have capes, superhero capes, and masks that they can come color. And then we also are giving away boxes of sidewalk chalk. And that allows the kids to also do some coloring on the sidewalk. We'll have some designated area where they can also color their draw their superheroes. We also will be giving away prizes for the coloring competitions in each age group, and also we're encouraging the children to wear their superhero costumes. So, and to see some of the kids that have already helped us, they can go out to our website, liveunited.us, and see our campaign video. With this campaign, and with Heroes for Change as our theme, we wanted to spend some time honoring those first responders. There's a lot of turmoil going on in our country right now, unfortunately. We are blessed in Ellis County that we have such a positive interaction with those first responders. Unfortunately, a lot of the kids don't get to have a positive first experience with them. So this is a way that we can give that opportunity to give that to the kids, to be able to meet with them on a very positive.
And I think maybe Sherry, as part of this, is for those of us who maybe don't have regular contact with first responders, just how dedicated these people are throughout
Absolutely.
the entire spectrum of first responders. They really take their jobs and their responsibilities seriously.
Absolutely, absolutely. One of the things that I've learned over the years is, even though there's many badges, from your fire to law enforcement and to others, it's all one family, that first responder family. It
Okay,
is.
the event is when again?
The event is August 27th at Bickle Park, and that's at 30th and Sherman. And we thank the City of Hays for allowing us to have that opportunity to be there. And then we will be going from 10 to noon. And we do want to thank the Dane Jean Hansen Foundation for their funding with support of this. Also Sunflower Electric, Midwest Energy, Eagle Communications, and Next Tech, because without their support, we wouldn't be able to do this.
As a matter of fact, Midwest Energy is providing the Chamber Bucks donation for the chalk drawing on the sidewalks, aren't they?
Yes, with the chalk drawing and the cape drawings and also the costumes, the overall competition then, there will be a $75 chamber checks for first place, $50 chamber checks for second, and $25 chamber checks for third. So we're very, very excited. So, you know, again, this is just a new thing that we're trying, and hope to have as many of the community to come out. And even if you don't have kids or grandkids to bring, or nephews and nieces, still come out and take advantage of this opportunity to have some positive one-on-one with our first responders.
Well, and you know it's going to be a wild time with all the kids there in their superhero costumes and chalk drawings and all of the things going on during that event. The next item we want to talk about is the Pacesetters. You touched on that a little bit, Sherry, but we want to recognize those groups that really start the ball rolling for the fundraising for Ellis County. And I know there are a couple that you wanted to highlight, one of which is Dillon's.
Yes, absolutely. These Pacesetter companies, they set the foundation for our campaign, and they help jumpstart our campaign. And just recently, we were the recipient of recognition with Dillon's of just the phenomenal support they've given the United Way throughout the years. And Intersys, another one of our Pacesetter companies, has a fun little competition that they do internally with their employees, and it was exciting this last week. They were able to, the winner of that internal competition got to go on a shopping spree at Dillon's, and so I wonder if that person's going to have some kind of a cookout for their fellow workers or not now because of that. But that is just something, again, just one of many examples of how these businesses just step up and are so gracious and so kind in helping and yet helping their own employees as well.
The United Way of Ellis County was able to, I guess, partner or at least connect with the Kansas Leadership Center in Wichita. And that produces another aspect of United Way. Tell us about that, Sherry.
Yes, this is something new for the United Way. We are slowly transitioning to do more of community impact. We traditionally have been an agency that raises money and gives it away. One of the other things that we have been asked to consider is what kind of services can we give our partner agencies. This is an example. The Kansas Leadership Center, which was founded by the Kansas Health Foundation, we were able to get a $50,000 grant for the various leadership trainings that they have down there. And what intrigued me about them is with the Kansas Leadership Center, they do not see leadership as a position, as you and I would think. They see leadership as an activity. And with taking leadership from an activity perspective, that really changes your thinking a little bit. Because we all think about, is a leader born with it or do they learn it? And by having leadership as an activity, it just reinforces that anyone can lead anytime, anywhere. And it can be considered situational. It doesn't have to. But again, seeing it as an activity really gives a different perspective on it. But they have various programs, and we open that opportunity up to all of our partner agencies and their board of directors. We still have some slots open, and they have 2.5-day to 7-day programs and even some daily programs. So if people are interested, they can contact our offices at 628-8281. Give us a call. We have some openings. You don't have to be a nonprofit. I know the City of Hays and Ellis County, as well as the Ministerial Alliance, they have taken advantage of some of these as well. We've opened it up to them, and we just want to give as much support and assistance as we can on giving opportunity out here.
And maybe, as I understand what you're saying here, Sherry, that by participating in this Leadership Center activity, you become more involved. You also work into this leadership transition program.
Exactly. And it just reinforces the opportunities that any of us can have at any level when it comes to leadership.
And maybe strengthening the organization of which you're already a part.
Yes, exactly.
Tell me about that website in our final closing moment here, Sherry, that will tell us about that video from the community kickoff, which is coming out.
With that video, we had a blast. We had law enforcement and we had youth dressed up in their superhero costumes, and we had a lot of families helping us out with that, and it was just, to me, it's an adorable little video. And people can go to www.liveunited, all one word, liveunited.us, and they can click on the video and see the fun things that the kids got to do.
The community kickoff, also the Pacesetter campaign, and the Kansas Leadership Center of Wichita. For further information, you can contact your United Way of Ellis County. Our thanks to Executive Director Sherry Dryden, our Community Connection.
Angels Care Home Health, serving Hays and the surrounding areas, is a Medicare-certified home health agency providing quality skilled nursing and restorative therapy services to patients in their homes.
And the Angel Care nurse comes to see me once a week.
Angels Care is there to help 24 hours a day, and all services are covered 100% by Medicare for patients who are eligible.
Angel Care has helped to stay home.
Angels Care Home Health. We serve patients.